already memorized.
And next week,
Now some.
Is that a scratch?
Friday. So
It doesn't
everything we covered in our
If someone barks at me, I'm just gonna be like,
starting today, this is the stuff that will be on the test.
yeah,
Like wolf?
like bark bark. Woof, woof, bark
Then we
bark.
start investigation 6.
I was a furry for like 5 minutes. I was like texting Alex. Meow. He tackled me because I stole his hat.
We're going to set up an experiment.
Bro, why'd
Tomorrow
you
we're
put
gonna take
that
some measurements.
in the video? Why'd you ask him what do you see?
Now it's just time to listen so
Why?
we know
That thing.
what we're doing
Wait.
for today and tomorrow.
Celery.
I hate
I
celery.
like
Celery is
celery.
gross.
Celery is just crunchy water within
We've
half
been
a
studying
day.
cells.
Celery?
Celery.
Separate. Too close.
Yeah, personal space.
Lately we've been studying cells,
I get sick.
understanding how they work, the different cell structures and what they do. What does the cell membrane do? Okay, allows nutrients like water to pass through the cell membrane, so it can get into the cell. How about the mitochondria? What does that do? If I eat some cereal in the morning, what is the mitochondria in my cells going to do?
Converts the energy.
Yep, it's going to turn that cereal into energy that the cell can actually use. Because the cell can't do anything with cereal. It needs to convert it to usable energy. Okay. All right, so now that we understand living things are made of trillions of cells, now we're going to understand how do living things actually get nutrients to all those cells. That's really important. Every time we drink or eat, we need to feed or hydrate 30 plus trillion cells. That's a lot of work for our bodies to do. Okay. So yesterday, I set up this vial, and I put 20 milliliters of water in it, and I marked it with a line where the water used to be. So what happened?
It went down.
It sucked it all up.
Okay, it went down. Okay. Alright, so what do celery use? If we had a garden, or maybe some wild celery out there in the yard, what do plants use to absorb water?
Stems.
Root.
Roots. Okay.
Jesus.
This plant does not have any roots. We cut them off. How about the paramecium? All living things need water. So how does this single-celled organism get water? Doesn't have any roots. Doesn't have any hands to pick up a glass of water and drink it.
It has little. It's a cell. It's a mini cell with this big.
Mini cell. How small is that?
How does water enter the single cell?
Doesn't it absorb it?
Yes, right through the cell membrane. And it lives in water, so it's constantly taking in water and expelling the extras as waste. Okay, so now the celery doesn't have roots. So we're going to see, is this plant still able to take in water? Okay, here's the focus question that you're going to write on the very first page. After you've done writing the focus question with your group, you have a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. I want you to write down at least three
Those type of
examples, three
erasers.
ideas
It's
of what
fascinating.
happened to the water. Like, where did it go? Three
It
different
evaporated.
ideas.
It evaporated and went into the cell, or it just
Write down
died.
the
It
question
sucked in it.
and write down some ideas.
Evaporated.
Yeah, all I'm doing is paying
1,
attention.
2, 3, 4. So evaporated.
Evaporated.
Yeah. God.
It's not.
Absorbed.
I'm not trying to kiss you, Colton.
You sure about that?
That's pretty gay.
Though.
pretty on brand for you.
I mean, that's not gay. What was the last one?
No, he literally does. Alec gets ready.
Evaporated, got absorbed. What else?
No, that's okay.
Celery absorbed it. Someone didn't do their social studies. You.
I'm reading about long-comb sawfish.
What?
So you're doing science?
I don't do my social studies.
How cute they are! I don't know, that kind of absorbed. I don't know what else.
Yeah, you're talking about those, Robin? Those are cool.
What do you think happened in the water?
They're kind of red. They aren't actually sharks. They're red.
Evaporated.
You know, 83% of women who have been murdered were
The
pregnant.
celery.
What?
All right.
Did you know brown-head sharks are the only species of sharks that are omnivorous? Did you know 2 thirds of a shark's brain is dedicated to its sense of smell?
Okay.
Did you know tiger sharks are actually born with spots? No, that's zebra sharks. No, zebra shark.
Mako sharks are cute.
Megalo sharks?
Have you ever watched Under Paris?
Have I ever watched
Under
Megalo
Paris.
sharks or megalodon?
Did you know that somebody caught a bull shark in Illinois?
What?
Okay, ladies. Tiger sharks are born with the tiger stripes, and then they fade.
Have you ever watched Under Paris? It's Under Paris.
I'm not.
It's all about sharks. It's like
What's it on?
Netflix. It's a new breed of like a shark that females can
It's like lesbian lizard.
They can.
Lesbian geckos. Like,
I love lesbian lizards.
I love lesbian geckos. I love lesbian lizards or geckos. Did you know that 83% of women
Maxie!
Did you know this accent now? Did you know?
I will
Gay
kidnap
geckos
your
are actually
sisters and I will
lesbian
eat them.
Did you know the biggest whale shark ever recorded was 51.7 feet?
Did you know the story of a plane going into the air and then landing 37 years later was a lie?
Oh, yes.
Okay, guys. Hyperfixation facts. Give me a fact about your hyperfixation.
My hyperfixation on Greek mythology, everything I know, almost everything that I need to know and I will ever need to know. Frick, he's typing. Oh, Frick, he's typing. Oh. Yeah.
So there's silk.
Nah, he says he knows these 12. We don't question those pickup lines. So my birthday's tomorrow. I was like, yeah, and then I said I'm excited. It's like I'll actually be 13. He's like, yes. He said yes. I need to do this paper. He said yes.
It's backwards.
They know how to decipher it, right? He actually said yes, and I'm like, bruh.
Should I just show my screen?
Do it.
I'm gonna flash it.
Fix your hair.
Oh my God, it's your boyfriend.
If
you cut that out, I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna make it shorter.
Wait a second. I just remembered.
Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna send.
Please have whale sharks on it right now.
Good? Please. Okay. Haircut's ugly, by the way.
All right, let's hear
You had a haircut?
Yeah, his haircut's like.
from Liam's table first. Just share one. Everyone listening, share one idea. Okay, water went into the celery.
I'm gonna come hot.
Second idea.
It evaporated, possibly.
All right, so it evaporated right out of the tube and went into the air. What's the third one?
You either drank it or you drank it. Also.
Okay, good idea. Maybe it's spilled.
No.
All right. Any other ideas?
It's soaked in.
Okay, seems like we hit all of them. All right. Now we're gonna set up our experiment.
Seems like it hurts.
I have trauma from gym class.
How could we use?
And by that I mean.
Well, let's review your ideas.
What about Donnie?
So if it evaporated, how could we use another vial to test that?
You could put it over the top of it, and if it evaporates, you'll be able to see the condensation.
Okay. A control. Okay, what would a control
I
look like?
don't know.
Is there going to be celery in the control? What are we testing? We're trying to see if the water evaporated. So what should we do to set up a control vial to test for evaporation?
Take the celery out.
We should set up a vial with just water, but the same amount of water that I put in this one. Okay, I put 20 milliliters in. So that's what I did here. Here's our control. We're going to see how much evaporates over the course of one day.
God, I'm never gonna get over that.
We should make him find out.
Aiden. Okay, I marked the water line with the Sharpie. So we'll also measure it tomorrow using this. And we'll also visibly see the water go down. Okay, so test for evaporation. Well, what if the water goes into the celery? How could we see that? How could we measure that? How are we going to tell if there's water in the
long
celery?
the celery is, how green it is.
Or just take it out.
Okay.
Or just
We could.
Take it out and just.
Maybe we'll grow in size.
I got one.
You should
Okay, here's some of the materials that we use.
down and all around me.
Is there any materials from our list that we could use to see if water went into the celery?
I don't know, not technically. Cut it open.
Scissors.
The balances. Okay?
Just bite it.
So I guess we could cut it open, see if water falls out. But we could weigh it and see, is the celery way more after absorbing the water?
And we
Sitting
were
in water.
drinking a lot of water.
All right, that's what we'll do. We'll measure our control, and we'll also measure our celery stick after it soaks in water.
Don't give it to her. Don't give it to her.
Okay.
Oh
Don't you get
my
an
God.
iPad right now?
I'm not.
He's studying about I mean he.
All right.
Yeah, you should be recording right now.
I just.
Okay, I'm gonna pass out a sheet right now,
He's studying about a certain fish.
and we are gonna fill in the boxes for day 0 setup.
I found it. Guys, I found it.
Have you ever been to like a grocery store and all like in that vegetable thing? No, and then all of a sudden the water comes,
because I'm still in my vampire thing.
sprinkles with water. And it just like there was jungle noises when I went to Pick and Save one time. And like
I'm on a square hole.
it was the water cycle song. It has something to do with this.
Yeah, it does with science.
Yeah,
It's about the
does.
water cycle.
Yeah.
Sharks have cells. Sharks have cells and they absorb water.
The water moves it up and down.
And therefore, it's related.
Let's take a seat.
We need help. We need some severe help.
Addison called me skinny. You're not skinny. You chubby.
Yeah, you chubby. Pretty chubby.
You got fat ass.
Oh my god, I want to learn about sharks.
What the heck? Why is everybody crowding around me? Too many people! So many people around me!
Touch your toes.
She calls me keep the sun shining.
Cools down and it changes to a liquid now.
I can't just sit next to you guys and stand here and teach for me. Let's just put these down, please.
He's telling you to start your muse streak.
Okay.